Hi there, I'm Michael Verdi. Welcome to Mayfield High School's first ever virtual open house. Thanks for clicking. I'm going to tell you about myself and about AP Biology and my expectations for your students, and hopefully you'll feel like you know me a little bit after this video, okay? So first off about me, I am a Mayfield High School graduate. Very proud of that. From there, I went to The Ohio State University. I was a pre-med student there. I took the MCAT and it was all set, and kind of had a change of heart and stopped pursuing that. And after my year of being a TA for a biology course, and from there I kind of got to see the beauty that is, or the coolness that is working with kids that are studying really complex biology material and then watching them succeed. I was able to find joy from that and still do really cool biology. So made a change. I went and got my master's in education at John Carroll. While I was there, I taught at Brush. Then I taught in East Cleveland at Shaw High School. And here I am starting my 10th year at Mayfield High School. Okay, this is my 5th year, I want to say, maybe my 6th teaching AP Biology. I should have charted that out. But I love teaching AP Biology. We do some really high-level content. And the focus in the course is really on understanding biology. We're not as concerned with memorization of facts or parts of annelid digestive tracts. And that is important, but that's not our goal. We want our students to understand biology and search out connections and really come away with a scientific way of viewing the world and problems. And I'll hopefully illustrate that a little bit more. So just a little more about me, and just so you know where I'm coming from, I have 3 kids. And actually right now I'm being quarantined. I was COVID exposed. I've taken over my brother's house. He's not here right now. He's in Chicago. So this is my lair. But I'm just watching my kids go through the struggle and the disappointment of having to do school online. They're super bummed, and that's what I recognize. I think my number one goal, my number one quiet goal, it's not written down, but is to make sure your students are interested in biology and that they're engaged, because when we get into the nitty-gritty details, it can get dry. So I want to make sure your students appreciate biology, that they're engaged, that they're interested. And then after that, I think we've got them, because they can do it. And the information's out there. It's just to make sure that kids still like school, okay? So I just want you to know where I'm coming from. And then any other issues, if we can take care of that part, we might be able to solve some of our other issues and anxieties. Okay, so that's just my personal thoughts, okay, and just from a parent's point of view. Along that lines, I should just tell you right now, the best way to contact me is mverdi@mayfieldschools.org. I'll get back to you within 24 hours. If you got comments, questions, concerns, your student's missing class or whatever, I will respond within 24 hours, and hopefully we'll keep those lines of communication open, because that's really important between your child and me, and you and me if you have any concerns, okay? So what are we going to learn this year? All kinds of crazy stuff. Right now we're starting evolution. We'll talk about cell structure. We'll talk biotechnology, and how we doing these COVID tests, and what CRISPR has to do with that. CRISPR is this crazy technology. Biology has changed, and that's what's so much cool about teaching is I have to stay up to date with the crazy content that evolves in biology. And currently the new cool thing is CRISPR. We'll talk gene regulation. How do we turn genes on at certain times and then turn them off? It's pretty cool. So we'll talk global ecology. We'll talk human reproduction. But the topics are fascinating. We'll go deep. Students will search for understanding and connection. And again, it's a trick. I want to tell you this right now. It is a tough course to study for, because your students probably are used to learning facts and kind of regurgitating those, and that's not what they're going to be assessed on. They're going to have to read and interpret graphs and scientific studies and evaluate hypotheses and design of experiments. They'll have to do all of that. So how do we get them ready for that? Well, the one recurring project we have it's called the Proceeding of the National Academy of Science Report. Okay, and we're going to start and call it PNAS. Okay, your child's going to be in charge of reading primary literature and then analyzing the experimental design and especially the data that the researchers come up with. Just by doing this, it's going to be intimidating. I haven't told them about it yet, so they might be finding out this out about it for the first time. But It's going to come off intimidating, but they can definitely do it, and it'll be rewarding when they do. And it's really, I think, the best way to get them ready for, well, the AP Biology exam, to critically think, for the college requirements of professors. If they do research as a high schooler or as an undergraduate, this will definitely get them ready for that. Okay, and hopefully it kind of gets them to be a little more scientifically literate. Like, couldn't we all use that, right? Another reoccurring project is your child will have the opportunity to do an extra credit book report. And again, I haven't talked with them about this yet. It's some housekeeping. We're doing a little housekeeping each day, okay, to kind of ease them into I want to do content and not bore them with the syllabus for a week, okay? But they will be able to earn extra credit by doing a book report, and they'll get the details on that later. It'll be posted on Schoology, which really brings us to our next topic. Where should I go? How do I find out what my kids are doing? How do they find out? Schoology is our learning management system. It's been good to us. The kids, I think, have now adept at navigating it. I would ask that they have Schoology up and open every time we start class, and then whatever they like to take notes on, whether it be paper or digitally. We'll pull from Schoology in class. They're kind of used to it, okay, already. So that's good. No problems there. So what's a typical class like? Here was today's outline of our course, okay? It's posted there for you. You can see it. But the goal is kind of to give them chunks and give them breaks to keep them fresh. You can see we have about 7 different things, maybe 8 or 9 different things, along with built-in breaks, just to stay fresh. I am trying to just speed up because I know your attention and your time is limited. Not your attention, but time. Anyways, let me finish with just encourage you to reach out if you have any comments, concerns, if your child has anxieties about online learning, if they're not sure what's clear, your child's encouraged to, or you are, please feel free to email me. I really am excited about the year. I love teaching AP Biology, and we're going to study some crazy things this year, and looking forward to it. Thanks for clicking. Have a great day, guys. Bye.